And allegedly, on that October day, there was a snowstorm that was so severe that the doctor had to abandon his car on 89 highway and walk the rest of the way into the house. And that was in October. Mother's birth was a little less tumultuous. She came along 2 years later, again, a home birth in a farm not too far outside of Flesherton. Now, after finishing high school, Mother went to normal school, which is now called Teachers College, which is a program that lasts for 2 years, and that's on top of doing 3 or 4 years of university. But Mother had 8 weeks training before, at the age of 16, found herself the sole teacher in a one-room schoolhouse, teaching 8 grades, some of the students mere months younger than she was. Now, Dad's education was even shorter. It ended in grade 8. And that's when his father was struck by lightning while lying on the couch inside the house. But that bolt of electricity frayed his nervous system so extensively that he was never able to go to the field again. So effectively, at 13 years old, Dad took over the family farm. Now, that one-room schoolhouse where Mother landed happened to be one concession over from Dad's farm. But despite being so close, they didn't meet until they went all the way to Carnegie Hall. Not the one in New York, but Carnegie Hall, Grand Valley. Interesting footnote, Mother was actually there with another gent that evening, but it was Dad who gave her a ride home, and thus their dating life began. It was rather exciting. One of their wintry dates involved smashing into a snowplow. The car was totaled. Dad gripped the steering wheel so tightly that he bent it up to the window shield. Now, the gash on Mother's forehead almost rendered her unconscious, and the doctor had to be called. But amazingly enough, the relationship survived. And they were married on July 19th, 1932, in Cedarside Baptist Church, where Kathy and Ted practice yoga now. Now, after the honeymoon was over, Mother found herself living in a cement house with no electricity and no plumbing. Now, these were short-lived, so to speak, because now that Dad had taken over the farm, things were picking up. And when Mom was just getting used to running water and electricity, tragedy struck. And now we're going to have an intermission, and Colin is going to play some bagpipes.
Suspense.